In this video, we went to the 73rd Prospect Jamboree and Timber Carnival. Had a lot of fun there, so stay tuned and check it out. And you might as well go ahead and like, subscribe, and leave a comment while you're at it. Thanks for watching. We were told earlier this week to expect the 73rd Prospect Jamboree and Timber Carnival. So, since we were here, of course we had to attend. I'm not going to say it's a big parade, but it is a parade, and it was a lot of fun to see. Um, so, hope you enjoy. After the parade, we went over to their timber carnival. This part of it is free, where you can walk around, you can get food, there's little shopping. Definitely nothing big, but it was a lot of fun. If you saw what they were just doing, they were using they made a firehouse, and the windows looked like flames, and they were having the kids use the water hose to put out the fire, which was pretty stinking good idea. After that, we just kind of wandered around the parade was at 10, and it was so long that we were there in plenty of time for the start of the Timber Carnival, which was at noon. So we just kind of wandered around and looked. There wasn't a lot to do, but there was kids there having a great time, and we enjoyed walking around. We grabbed us a burger and just explored the area. So it was a fun experience inside the local event like this. And the shake thing there had some wonderful sweet tea and lemonade and all kinds of stuff. So it was very fun. We had a lot of fun watching the dunk tank. Um, this was set up different than I'm used to seeing. You had the kids on one side that were just walking up and throwing the ball to drop. So you had a line in the front for people wanting to throw the ball, and then they go to the back and get in line to be dunked, to be the next in line to be dunked. So the kids were as excited about being dunked as they were about dunking someone. Never seen it done that way, but the kids were having a blast, and it's a nice hot day, so it was a good way for them to cool off, and they were having way too much fun at it. I thought that was very clever. He's standing there to pick you out.
Yeah, pulling them out.
Look at him. No. It was hot, so I decided to get some sweet tea. They also had the emergency helicopter, the life flight helicopter that was landing in the field next door. I don't know if they were giving rides or just letting people come look, but they took off and landed there several times. So it was interesting for everybody to be able to go and see the helicopter. So pretty fun. I don't think they were giving rides. I think it was just let everybody see the helicopter. But pretty fun for everybody to see. And people lined up whenever they were landing. really fun day. We didn't stay for the whole thing. Unfortunately, it was coming in bad weather, and they said potential really bad strong winds, and it started raining while we were there. So we didn't get to see all of the saw cutting, and then also climbing the pole. We did watch the axe throwing, which was a lot of fun to see men and women compete at that, and that was a lot of fun. But once it started raining, it was time for us to head for the hills. We weren't but maybe 10 minutes from the camper, but we also didn't know how bad the storm was going to get, so we headed to we had a pretty good walk back to the jeep, so we headed back over for that. Um, turned out turned out to be a pretty fun day. We really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, very family friendly, family oriented. The axe they were throwing, their bullseye was a can of beer, and you'll see a couple of them hit them and cause it to spew. Um, but you have to hit with the top of the a- axe. It has to rotate in the air. It has to be the front of the axe that hits it, not the back side. And there was different point markers on the bullseye there, but the center of it was a can of beer, and a couple they did spew a few of the beers. Pretty fun to watch. I will say there was a couple of the axes that kind of bounced off in our general direction. I was kind of wondering if we were in a good spot or if maybe we should have relocated, but nothing come too close to us, so turned out all was well. would have loved to stay and watch the rest of the show because it was pretty fun. Women did awesome too, and yeah, it was a family fun day out. Um, for this size town, there was a pretty big turnout. I mean, it's a small town, so but it was really fun to see, and we're glad we went. It did turn out later that the storm, I guess there was some trouble with the storm, and it knocked out a power line, and we were without power from about 2:30 in the afternoon until 10:30 the next day. So yeah, that was fun. But no no worries. We had batteries and we could run the generator up till 10 o'clock. We didn't run it that night. We ran it the next morning, but um, it's we didn't have TV, we didn't have internet, we didn't have satellite TV because mom was having to use their box because we're under trees. So they have cable, but we have to hook to their cable. But with their power out, there was no TV. That also means that their Wi-Fi was out, which was the only Wi-Fi we can get here. There's no service. Your, our Verizon phones did not work here, and also their water pump is on power. So when that went out, they ran a generator for a while and told everybody, to fill up your tanks and all that, which we already had water in our tanks, so that wasn't a problem. But you had to use your water pump. You had to use, and we had no TV. We could watch movies, I guess, if we'd have turned on the generator. But yeah, it was interesting. So we had a very quiet night without any TV or computer time, and so all that fun stuff. I gotta say, the next day we were really glad to have power back because I didn't get a shower that night because we had no hot water and no water pressure. So yeah, I was really looking forward to a shower the next day. So all turned out good. It was a fun stop, and we're really enjoying staying at Crater Lake. So Crater Lake RV Park, I'll do a video on it, but really a great park. They have some every Saturday. They have some event too here where they hot dogs or karaoke or music or something. So we've had a great time. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you down the road.